Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Rebels will kick it away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Gators offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. I mean, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pitch to the back. Running past the 35. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution. A running play keeps the offense fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. Just trucks the man. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical. He's got
a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Well, that is a dream start for the offense. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Rebels offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, a wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The pocket breaking down. Makes a quick catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Rebels will send their punt team onto the field. Running it back, it's Sanders. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out, fun and gun, and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. And the Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they're spotted here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and he can take advantage of it.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. He doesn't have enough for the first down.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. No shot to bring him down. Tackle, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Tackle made after a big gain. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
formation makes it second and short. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. I'm going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Checks this down to the running back. Look at him run through those tacklers. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had it going in the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Trying to extend the play. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to run it. Quick spin on the run. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the Gators look to keep this drive moving. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pressure is coming. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. Fighting him off. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Bringing pressure. Quarterback escapes the pocket. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down.
He makes a spectacular diving catch. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. The Gators will line up here on first down and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Florida. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Rebels offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. didn't want to take the hit. Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Fights off a defender. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks downfield. He connects with a wide open wide receiver. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. 1st and long now after the penalty. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Short pass, finds the tight end.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? At the 10 now. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Rebels. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build a promising start. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Gators offense retakes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Gonna run it. It's Murphy. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The short completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of bounds to the offense, first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. An important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this time it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Gators are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the stakes.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Try and muscle for the first down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. He's running out of time here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Rebels bring their punt team onto the field. Bringing it back, it's Sanders. When he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. The Florida offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Defense is coming after him. The junior able to bring him down quickly. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, it's play action. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. That's his fourth punt already today. On the return, it's Sanders. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. They just lobs it off the back foot. The downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Hands off to the left. He shreds the tackle. That run moves the ball across the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? He's got the first down and more. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Touchdown, Gators. No chance to catch him. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Rebels will bring their punt team on the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. With the return, it's Sanders. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Gators offense retakes the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. the play fake, looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Quarterback drops back. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Running back with the football. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And, in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
What a play by this quarterback. You're talking about third down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered. Uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
14.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Short throw complete to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. The Rebels will line up to kick it away. This is punt number 6. Get the ice bath ready for the punter. Running it back, it's Sanders. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Nice grab. It's Cooper. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Looks right for a quick completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Gators will line up now. It's first and goal. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Caught quickly. Touchdown, Florida. Strong game by this quarterback. And they'll set up with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He fires it. He's got it for a big gain. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The pass rush closing in. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Back to throw again. Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And the Rebels are in the red zone. And the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And the field goal is good. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Solid gain moves the ball to the 48. 1st down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody...
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Breaking through defenders. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And the score remains very lopsided. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The quarterback making some changes at the line. The offense with some pre-snap motion. First down. They're going to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Gators. This offense is still clicking. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play. time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Pass caught. Second down now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
And the Rebels line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away.
63, Ole Miss, 24.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They stop him right at the 24.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Florida. And this one is getting ugly. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score. Florida, 70, Ole Miss, 24.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Whoa, talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on. A special teams touchdown, potential momentum-changing play in this game.
Well, that was just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The Gunners were flying down. He's able to avoid them, picks up a couple blocks, and then you could see him gaining momentum and confidence as he was getting downfield, eventually all the way to the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Now they run a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And it's complete downfield. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Rebels are looking to keep this drive going. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker.
Hold it.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to throw yet again. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Their returner from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle was finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And here comes a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Murphy. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Mack now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He finds the running back in the flat. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Gators. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score. Florida, 91.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the back gets the football. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The Rebels will have to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Sanders. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Gives it to the back. Powering right past the defender. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Now it's second down here. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Touchdown, Florida. And the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to advance on the play.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And the Ole Miss offense will take over.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you could see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense can be very aggressive at this moment.
I'd like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And one final play before the end of the quarter.
42 Spider. Check.
Looking for a gap. It's Murphy. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The shotgun running play call. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Touchdown, Florida. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to boot it away. On the return, it's Sanders. When he's got some space here. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on the coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. QB decides to keep it here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. And this defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
1st down and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
The shotgun handoff here. Powerful running into the secondary. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The Gators line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Gators. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset, and they're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. He breaks free now, has room to run. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. Just pounding away for another big game. But you wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Big guys up front, 9 up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. QB to the tight end for a completion. He goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. This time it's complete. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, this defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Black 24. Black 24.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's brought down, a sack by the defense coming up big on this 4th down play. And the offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On this winds up a safety. So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. On the run, going to heave it downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Important 2nd down play coming up. And after the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Almost picked off yet again. It's going to set up 3rd down. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's going to take off here. The defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Gators are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught, can he get in? And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And the Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Gators. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. 1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it. Game over. A really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.